a second. Whew. All right, this is the place that I call Smell Hill. What I'm doing, I have some family in town, and this isn't far, and I was like, I can finally get in here, and I want to see, you know, if anything's changed. I got a second break right there. It's brutal. I mean, this hill, I think also I'm out of shape from the winter. I've been hanging around Dan too long, eating big lunches and stuff. I mean, they're right here. I get some of the best pictures out of this area. This green guy I got out of here, he looks kind of mean. So I'm gonna try to find the spot. He right in here somewhere, but it's over there. You'll see there's just this dirt spot. I'll film when I get there. And it's like, I know if you're gonna think I'm crazy, it's almost like he's been standing in that spot his whole life. I walked through that spot, got that crazy, terrifying smell. It terrified me for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It was gone. I'm just kind of re-explaining what happened to me. I'll never ever get over that for the rest of my life. It was unbelievable. That tree got in there somehow. It's amazing. Okay, this place is so close. I gotta show you the double. There's like double X's. Here's another one. Look at that baby. You know, this one's a little different. I mean, but it's them. You know, I usually don't acknowledge, like, it is actually kind of symmetrical that way, actually. You know, one thing I don't like to look at is an X. It's straight up. I can't do it with my two hands, but you have another one. So this one's like this, and the second one is leaned that way to make an X. To me, there's too much of a chance of that being natural, so I don't even look at those. I just like the symmetrical ones. Let's see if we can find this guy. I tell you, I get the feelings every time I'm here. I get goosebumps. That doesn't mean that they're here. It just means from that time, I think. Damn, that's pretty metal down there. Look at this. Do you see this mess? It all gets pulled in here. Like, what the hell this is for? Like, I really truly believe they did all this. I'm so close to the highway. Look at this. Every single time, I swear to God, every single time I go to the highway, I'm just staring from there to here. And I can see I have two double incredible X's somewhere over here. And people are like, dude, you're gonna crash. I'm like, I can't help it. That one goes through a V, of course. It's an interesting little area. Actually, I'm kind of glad. Maybe I will put this video up because, you know, I am trying to blow some time until this Thursday. Me and Callie are going out. It should prove to be an absolutely incredible video. I don't even think he knows where we're going yet because I just figured it out. And it's going to be, I think where me and Dan got all that action, that crazy break and all that stuff on that hill with the snow. It looks to me to be still snowy, but I think we can get up there without shoes now. And it should prove to be like an outstanding day of action. They're not used to visitors there. There's my patch. Okay. See it? It's always like this. Then there's not one other patch on this mountain. I'm not joking. There it is. I get nervous right here. I'm telling you guys, I'm tough with Sasquatch, but this over here, I'm telling you, I get nervous. I don't see anything that would indicate footprints. No smells this time. I'll tell you, we get all these timestamps of these other beings. It's not just me. I'm seeing everybody, like almost every researcher that I'm friends with is getting these crazy other dimensional things. I'm not quite sure that they understand. I know Mark Para does. He posted one the other day. My response was aliens. I just call them aliens. I'm not swearing that they're from another planet, but they sure look like it to me. So that's kind of like an inside joke. Aliens. Okay, so here's these two other patches that I can't seem to figure out. It looked like silt runoff in a sense, but there was no trails of it. It was nowhere else. Why would there just be silt runoff here? So this was very suspicious to me. And believe it or not, that's my stick from before it snowed this year. And I dug in a little bit, and it hasn't been touched since. But I do have kind of an X there. I got this weird type of grave. It might not be a grave, but I kind of get the feeling it is. And then I have this other patch right above it with, could be just random sticks, but I don't know. They look kind of weird. You know, if I see a non-structure, but I see sticks that are just kind of strange to me, I just leave it at least open that it's them. I find this an amazing hill. It just goes in stages like everywhere else. And I wasn't planning on going up there, but you know what? I think I am. Let me click on it in a minute. All right. Try to catch my breath again real quick here. All right, let me explain one other thing I notice constantly, okay? Not just in my pictures, everyone's, okay? Any of these pictures we're seeing. Listen, I know some of you guys aren't involved in the groups and the stuff, and that's fine, you're not missing much. But, you know, a lot of us researchers, we're friends, we have secret little groups and stuff like that, you know, just to discuss this stuff. You know, we can put up some pictures that we don't share, stuff like that, and just talk about stuff. And one thing you'll notice, in almost any legit Bigfoot or forest creature video, is you'll always see a lean. You're gonna see some abnormality. These leans, they do it to break. That's why I'm kind of just shooting here right now. Just kind of like, almost like tripoding. That's where they sit. I mean, I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, don't look at the picture, like at the blob squatch, look at the, you know, the area he's in. Look what's in front of him. A lot of times it'll be like this stick right in front of him. It's just, I can't figure out, besides the breakup of an outline for him, why they always have to be behind these things. It just happens so much. Look at this trail. So this is a hiking trail that no one knows about. It's one of the GMs of my hotel does walking trips, like, I don't know, like once a year, twice a year, and they come up this path. But no one else uses it because it's like impossible to find. I didn't even know it was here until I eventually ran into it. Let me see if I go up and over. I don't know if I'll have time. If I went up and over, there's this incredible spot. And I just want to see if any of it's changed. Is that my double X's? Okay. Tough to see from here. But there's these 2 incredible X's. They are so beautiful from the other side that it's almost like, you know, people come ripping down here so they don't even look. I've watched skiers as I'm skiing. Nobody looks in the woods except me. I'm like about to crash into people because I just stare in the woods. You guys, it's really become a burden to me. I am 24/7. I sleep it, I breathe it. I'm on my motorcycle. I'm not even looking in front of me. I'm just staring in the woods. Where are you? They even put this little bridge up here a couple years ago. He's told me, I said, you ever seen anyone on that path? He's like, never. He goes, nobody knows it's there. Because it's hidden. You just know who's going to walk up through this to get to it. You got to kind of cut through down below, then you can get to it. They made it like 10 years ago or something like that, somehow. You know, they put the sticks on the side and stuff, and then the walking just kind of pressed it down, and I'm willing to bet at night, you know, other things use this as well, especially the deer game, and, you know, probably a couple Bigfoots. I got another great still of a Bigfoot over here. I cannot tell. I think I was on the path shooting up. It's a female Bigfoot. You can see her boobs and you can see her little baby right next to her. I think she's holding its hand. I can't remember. I see so many pictures. I can't remember exactly. See how the wood's old up here? But the work isn't. It's very weird to me. My Bigfoots don't use old, like the ones in Bigfoot Universe, they don't use old stuff like this. That's why I call it demonic. Because I get crazy looking creatures staring at me here, and it's all this random weird crap. Not far off from the other video I did the other day. That place was that place incredible, you guys, or what? I was like, I mean, you got to remember, if you're even a little bit impressed with some of the areas I show you, just picture being there. When you can look 360 and feel it. I mean, it's just so undeniable. You know. They tell you. Like, it's, you know in your bones. Like, I'm not lying here, guys. I got people coming out here that aren't afraid to tell me I'm an idiot. So, you're going to find out very soon that I'm not messing around here. This is the real deal. Ooh, that's an old footprint. That looks really good. You see that? Really good. Shit, I might just keep going. There's the other spot right there. It's up and over. I left my truck with like keys in it and I just can't help myself. Look at that. See the tree? There's no way that tree is parallel on this hill. Really look at that. Look where it goes into. Alright, I only have my laptop. Okay, so again, you guys, people are like, wow, they're really close. I've said this, I repeat things over and over because I don't think everyone hears it. They're like, Sasquatch can be really close to people. And I'm like, no. It's the people that have moved in close to the Sasquatch. These guys were here. That's one thing I know. I don't know how I know it, but I know for a fact that these guys were here way before we got here. What, 1970? I think we developed Vail. So 60, like 69, 70s, something like that. Might have been 60s actually. Google it if you really care. Just kind of scanning with my eyes here. Can't see the screen. So here's the deal. I don't know if the Bigfoots are here in the wintertime. I don't know. I've seen some good stills that came out of videos, and I just can't swear like that they're not one of the other ones. Yet I know, you know, by mid-May I'm going to be, you know, they'll be here. So it's just a mystery to me as far as that goes. You may not be able to see that very well, but I'm almost sure that's a cat. And they're all over this mountain, so it's no surprise. See if we can get some better ones. I can't do it. I'm walking all the way up here. I was like, you guys, I gotta go. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Not happening. Okay, that's an old, see that? That's made by humans. It's an old snowboard rail. Call them rails. It's about my only snowboard term I know. And then if I went way up, which I can't do right now, I want to so bad, you know, I'll get to the wigwam. You can see there's a lot of snow. I'm already seeing different stuff up here. I'm pretty sure. Let's go take a look. Let me click off for a sec so keep this video short. Dan, I know I don't have your skills, but I think I found I'm not good at the ground. You guys, listen, I will brag all day long about how good I am at finding big structures, but when it comes to these little things like this, I usually miss them. Dan likes them, and I'm actually starting to catch on to why. They're like kind of cool. That might not be. See what I'm talking about? It's just like, you know, this little tiny stick comes up, other stick comes up and meets it, and then there's these two leaners right there. See? You know, I'm telling you, no one will notice that. Even most Sasquatch, even me, we just don't notice. Like, you just walk right by that. They did that. I don't know what that is. It's really starting to get to me. Like, I don't know. Why? Is it just something he's doing sitting here? All right, one more interesting thing I just noticed. I happened to turn around. I just clicked off the other clip there, and I was showing you that little ground structure, possible ground structure. Look at the back side of the ground structure. Look at the bark off the tree. Am I zooming on the right thing? Where am I? There it is. Look at that. What the heck did that? There's no tree near it that fell. I would think maybe if a tree fell, it would do that. But not even. Usually they'll hit and bounce because you know, the momentum will make it bounce. So that's a little interesting to me. Look at the peel. That is like that was done like very recently. And there's no bark. I can't see from here, but I would have noticed it when I was right there. Maybe you guys saw it on the clip on the ground. There's just nothing there. I cannot explain what that is. It looks like it was peeled. I find that interesting. Again, like everything else, I have no idea why. I've been begging for some kind of noise, and I'm getting nothing. Nothing. That's why I need Dan and Callie here. When those guys are here, they go crazy. They don't want to. They don't want. They don't want to make noise here for me. I only have my one spot, 2 spots that are my big worlds where I can just like interact with them all the time. Here, they don't want to. They don't want to. They'll stand right there and stare at me, but they won't make a noise. I'll walk right through a crazy smell, and they won't make a noise. So now here. See the deer? I think this is a little game trail. I can see that it's been recently dug up right there, and you can see how thin. So when I say it's a Bigfoot trail, trust me, it's a Bigfoot trail. That's a game trail. Don't forget, you guys, I owned a landscape excavating company for 20 years. I got a little bit of, you know, experience with trees on the human end. So I get a fairly good idea of what's wind and what's Sasquatch. Holy moly! All right, I'm gonna turn this on. All right, now we're talking. Check this out. And this is not the double X's I've been talking about. These are 2 other double X's. I mean, I know when I zoom in on this, you guys, there is no doubt, okay? No doubt in your mind what you're about to see. Look at this. This is great for here. This is like, for this demonic, like old stuff, this is like amazing. Look at that. You guys got to remember, look, it's not just about Bigfoot for me, okay? It's the art. I love the structures. Someone said the other day, dude, enough with the structures. You know, show us something else. I'm like, you know, get off my channel. Like, I don't get paid for this, you guys. This is what I love. I love to see what they do. And typically, you know, the Bigfoot just follow because they're always on these things. They don't make these and leave. Man, look at that. Look at that. So what do we got? 3? Is it 3? 1 up top, 1 to the right, and then 1 below? Look at that. That's gorgeous. Look at that X. Alright, that's an X. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, to me this is like art. You know, I love seeing it. It's, I don't know, it's weird. I'm not really that type of guy either. It just fascinates me. So yeah, I'm out on a never-ending quest to find better and bigger and amazing structures. And like I said, when you find those undeniable, like those crazy jungle gyms I find, they're right there. That they are right on top of those. They're right around you. they don't leave those areas. They don't spend like 2 months making those things and then just leave. Look at this. Yeah, I know it's deadfall, but it's a little bit weird. Deadfall, you know? Like, look how this one just touches there. This one's wedged inside that one. Come on. And then you got that right next to it. I'm even seeing more X's in there. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there not? There's more in there, right? Yeah, 5. Look. See? 5, 6. Right in there. I mean, that's a lot of X's for one spot. And look at this. You got a bend that comes out. See that bend? Where is it? You guys, if I ever do get paid, if I go to Patreon or something like that, maybe I'll hire a cameraman that knows what he's doing, so I don't have to deal with my camera work. Look at this mess. What is that? See this? You know, I originally came out here just for myself. Just to do a kind of a reinvestigation, but you know, again, I think I'll put this video up. I'm blown away by what I'm seeing here. This is great. You guys, I love putting the videos up for you guys because it's like a venting thing for me. I think Rio says that, you know, I say it, like it truly is like so rewarding to be able to have you guys see this, you know, and be like, oh my God, you know, so I just want to share it. So that's the only reason I rush home usually and just do it right away. It's fun for me. It's work, but it's fun work, you know? And I just love showing you guys. I don't want to show the world. I just had a big thing today. I'm never talking to anyone about Sasquatch again that is not coming into Sasquatch. You know what I mean? I'm not here to teach Sasquatch 101. This is for the people that already have a clue, you know what I mean? I'm good with you guys. When I show someone that and they're like, you know, Mark, that's what wind does. I'm like, I just want to commit a murder, basically. I'm like, you know, so I can't do it anymore. I give up. I'll talk to my Sasquatch people, all you guys, but I'm not, the people on the street like that ask me questions, I'm done with it. I cannot, actually get upset because they just don't get it, you know? And when they say that to me, I say, listen, you know, if you can go film 6 X's, I'm just making this up, like that, in your backyard, I'll you know, it's either wind or you got Sasquatch too. But yet, of course, they can't film that, you know? The wind doesn't do that. Why doesn't wind do it down there? There's a house. This guy, I forget his name, but he's like some big shot. And you can look in the woods, and there's not a thing in the woods. I've walked all the way that way. You can't say sorry. All the way up. Charge the battery pack. Oh shit. All right. I'll turn off.